Spelunky is not launched. Nope. It's trying. It's doing its best. It's just taking its time. Is it gonna work? There we go. Spelunky likes to be a little slow sometimes. What can I say? I'm invading you. I got, like, so close to getting one of the characters that I wanted to play as. That would be the only other person that I would replace Goldman with. And it was just, like, the most frustrating thing because I got so close to it and then I just, like, fucked it up right at the last second. I was like, God damn it. Down there seems bad, actually.
Well, there's nothing else to do up here, down here.
Yeah, you've kind of got yourself stuck in that hole, huh?
No.
Well, I mean, without... Well, I just dropped a bunch of gold into a hole, so don't feel too bad. But I was just going to mean, like, without using resource or...
And I didn't use any
time.
resources.
What did you get out? I didn't see...
I didn't go all the way down.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna take his body. Ghost pod. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the suffering.
I froze.
I'm gonna have a cat. Not like real life. Although, like, maybe, depending.
I guess whenever I move, you're gonna have a cat.
Yeah. By proxy.
I was just...
Posture check. Don't tell me to check my posture 3 minutes into a stream.
So, how I play games is I'm literally hunched completely over.
I don't know if the cat's worth the rope right now. But you know what it is? It's worth throwing that body down that hole. I only play VR from a harness. Hey, have you seen the news article, Rachel, about people trying to teach rats to stand up?
Oh my god. No, but that makes me so happy.
So the article's like scientists are trying to teach rats to walk standing up, and the image is just a rat that's like in a little harness being forced to stand up and walk that way. And
I love it.
Everybody's response to it is just, do you want Skaven? This is how you get Skaven. Okay, so we aren't going to get the Ooge this round, but that's fine. Wish that I had the money to get the bombs, but that's also fine. We'll make it work. We'll be...
Hey! So far, it's been a good round.
You know what? We grab some ropes because they're cheap. And because we have this key, we can resource sink it right down there. That sets off all of those. Oh, you're just not alive for once. That hole's not worth it. Or, okay, just drop down.
Oh. Well.
Yeah.
I don't really think it matters.
If you hang out there until the end, you can smash the ghost pot and we can get the money out of the ghost pot. I don't think we're going to be able to use Yang
when you're
for
by the
turkey
door.
money. I would love to, but I'm trying to get this fucking turkey. Oh my god! He will not allow me to acquire this small animal. Which is actually the size of my person. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, he's killed the turkey. Dude, these fucking moles, man. Like, I don't actually really even want the turkey. I just wanted the extra mobility for a little while. Because I did plan to explode the turkeys anyway for, you know, HP, but my point remains solid. Okay, extra mobility temporarily acquired. If I do this, is that gonna knock that? Nope. Okay, cool. So we're gonna grab that. We're gonna run. We're gonna put that in. We're gonna take you. We're gonna put you there. We're gonna... Nope, that just fucked up. That didn't do it entirely as I'd intended. That actually didn't... That was just a waste of bombs, in fact. Alright, smash it. We're just gonna go.
Okay. Un momento.
Did it go from she Angie to she really likes Spelunky? She like...
Go ahead. Go. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Go!
Rachel is simultaneously me Angie and really likes Spelunky at the same time. Because, well, she gets extremely upset at this game. She keeps asking to play it. And honestly, I'm content to do co-op Spelunky because it's a good co-op game.
I'm not doing terrible.
No, we're doing okay right now.
Here's the thing. I count not doing terrible as I have not died yet.
Okay, I'm just gonna bomb that in the hopes of more bombs. You know it, baby! Literally the Noid luck kicking in of just being like, I hope it's bombs, and then it was 10 bombs. Okay, hold on.
Oh. Oh my god!
Listen. Sometimes you gotta get risky with it.
No!
I wish I had spike shoes. Whoa. Why did he trigger there? I genuinely don't know why he got mad. He did make a lot of coins. Well, not coins, but like... Gemstones count for money. It's not like the real world. Sick. Jungle or lava?
I don't care.
Alright, lava.
I'll get on my mouth.
I can assume that there was food present currently. Alright.
Ow.
Ow. Okay, go. I was hoping that there was gonna be like some extra money there, but there was not.
We did it!
We did. I'm gonna hold you for 2 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, well, never mind.
Wow.
Listen, that hurt me. It didn't hurt you. Well, that time it hurt you, but that's not...
Oh!
Well... Okay, thanks. That was not a whip time. Now, well... That's what you get for saying we're doing well.
Now begins the bad. Now it's just gonna be bad runs over and over again. Yep.
I mean, nah, right now, it's fine. Splunk, yeah. You got the you've got the requisite Nick or Rachel kills me out of the way. So now things will be fine. I just have to channel that getting 10 bombs luck again.
Fuck you, skeleton. There's nothing that way. Oh, okay. Okay, I got the gem.
Something triggered it.
I would have laughed if when I went down, it shot. Okay.
What? Cats are useful weapons. In real life and in the video game. Grab a cat by the tail, start flinging her around. You got a great mace right there.
There's the jar.
Yeah, Ghost Pot's probably worth it. Just grab it.
I can't. It's gonna be actually, you know what? You're better at this game than I am. You do it. You tell me when.
I literally just brought it because it was not difficult. Mace with added claws? Exactly. Think of it. You're smacking a person with like 2 to 3 pounds. Ooh. Hate that. Hup, yep, that's what I thought. I was gonna say, if I can get over there, I would get that. You know what? I'll fucking rope it. Early game shotgun is worth the money. If Hitman 2 has taught me anything, it's these cats. Sorry.
Ow!
I drop the guns all the time, as Nick has said. It's really weird because it's like when I was the robot, never dropped anything. When I play this man, drops everything. And I think it's because there's no obvious notifier.
Fucker came out of nowhere.
Well, that was
There you
bad.
go.
I fell.
Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna. It's vengeance. Not worth it. No, it's like, it's literally not worth it because it's a bomb. It can pay for itself in a bomb box or something afterwards, but eh.
Fuck, I saw it as I dropped. I'm dumb.
Do you want to climb up and then I could... Okay. That's why we have a gun.
That's why we have a gun.
Oh, come on, it's doing this shit. There's a fucking skeleton, of course. The knockback hits me into a skeleton.
That whole thing was bad. I have a key.
Don't know where key goes right now. Might go nowhere.
Want me to drop the key?
Keys thing is up probably that way. It's. I mean, you can hold on to it. It is a free weapon technically. It just means we won't have to use Jedi.
We hear the beating of the drums.
Spider has
Fucking
killed itself.
skeletons keep doing me the dirtiest of damage.
Oh.
Wow, that was the highest I've ever seen him.
That was some bullshit, is what that was.
He also apparently had taken enough damage that when I shot him twice, it actually blew up the bombs I want to get off of him. Which I haven't done in about, 3 months. So, cool. Hate that.
Oops. Hey, baby! What the fuck you playing with? Come here.
I mean, it's a cat. It's
What?
playing with whatever it can get.
What is that?
It's a bug. Ooh, we got an altar. But I don't have a readily accessible way to go back there. Okay. Never mind, we don't actually have an altar, we have lies.
It was indeed a bug.
Welcome back.
Thank you. It was a stink bug, to be honest.
Oh, you asshole. He's got a bomb box hidden inside of his goddamn store. Alright, we're just gonna get out of here. There's nothing else for us here except sadness and anger.
That's me when I go to work tomorrow.
Ooh. Oh, he died. When do you work? I mean, she works, like, basically the whole day.
I work 6 a.m. until 8 p.m.
Please, sir. I do not wish this.
I think this is I feel more comfortable letting you run through this.
This is an area I might actually just get murdered. I was tempted to bomb out of it, but... You're doing it. Oh, I'm so lucky that I'm not trapped in there with them.
Oh, did you see me?
This is the problem. Because only one of us can really go across because... Well, I mean, you could pick me up, but I don't know if you trust yourself to get across.
Nope, I trust you to get across, though. Go ahead.
Alright, bye. Got work at 4 a.m. Yeah,
It's in that.
just chat.
Oh.
Alright, we don't have the Ooge, which is unfortunate.
Ooge. Hold on, sorry, my phone went off.
Oh, that could be a problem.
It's my boss. Alright.
I don't like where I've gone.
I don't like anything at all here. Well, I'm scared to venture down this far, but here we go. Oh, I did it.
I mean, I'm at the exit.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't have enough bombs to get down to Dracula, so that's a problem.
Oh, I wanted Dracula.
Oh, it's this guy. Sorry, you're gonna be trapped again.
It's a good thing I brought my curlers and my wig! So I can...
Well, I mean, you wouldn't have been trapped if you had confidence to go over the pits, but, like, I know you don't, and so...
I will die, I'm useless.
Can you guys stop existing so that way I can go over there? That'd be great.
I'd love to stop
There we
existing.
go. Not you.
Oh.
Oh?
The lava boy spit on me. I forgot he was there.
Yeah, that's a problem that still exists, unfortunately.
It's fine. You can bring me back. I wasn't of much help anyway.
I don't like this. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, I know where I'm going.
Do ya?
Yep. Alright, so we'll get you back after Olmec. Unfortunately, I do think I have to fight Olmec.
Fine. So do you need me to do the whole, like, freezy the bottom?
We don't necessarily have to do that.
Oh, I like doing that. I have literally just a...
I'm alright.
It's just a piece of fucking cardboard on the floor from the posters that I bought, and my cat's loving it. She's just playing with it. It's, like, super cute, but I'm like, I literally have spent, like, hundreds of dollars on toys for you, you bitch.
I think it's kind of like with humans, though. Like, have you ever... Or, I guess, better question is, when you were a child, right? Did you ever use, like, toys that you got as the toys they were supposed to be?
No, I had a Barbie dream house, and instead of using the Barbie dream house, I used DVDs and videos, like VHS tapes, to make a house.
So, I, being an only child, had many, many toys.
Yeah, of course.
And so, what had happened with that was I would get all of these toys, and well, they were like... Because I'm me. You know how I am with creating narratives and stories and stuff like that, right? I basically did, like, not fan fiction, because you're a child, you're not really doing fan fiction. I would just be like, I have all these toys, yo, crossover episode, in my head. And so it was like, just creating narratives of these, like, Digimon, Power Rangers, Pokemon, Bionicle fights that I had. And then eventually that just turned into, but what if I just came up with, like, different names and stories instead, and just use these as figurative? And, like, you can very much see the evolution to just guy who creates 7 million different characters and then doesn't do anything.
No. Wanna know what I used to do as a child? Let me tell you about cringe, alright? My friend Heather and I...
thinking mine's cringe.
Mine's worse. My friend Heather and I, we used to... It's, like, right when we really got into, like Naruto, I want to say. We would, like... be those characters.
Batman
we would role play. Do you need me to do the
if you want to do it. I'm dead. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die actually instead. He hit me with a bomb. I couldn't get up. It happens.
It's fine. But what we used to do is, like, she'd be like, "Oh, you're obviously Naruto, so you're gonna, like, be Naruto." And we would role play, but, like, with our bodies, these characters.
The fuck are like make-believe, like theater, but shitty?
Yeah, like, we would literally go into the woods and be like, this is the fucking...
Okay, well, this is just being children, but you were, like, 14.
We did this when we were 14, 15.
Yeah, that's where it becomes the cringe part.
Yeah. And then when we were, like, real little, we used to pretend we were dinosaurs, but I feel like every kid has done that at one point. But we were 15, 14...
I have a story after that.
No, I'm just... That's it, because I was gonna say something, and then I realized it's really embarrassing, and I don't want to go there.
So, for myself, I was, like, 6, and around 7. And I decided I wanted to have, because all the kids like to play, like, you know, like, I don't want to say cops and robbers, but the equivalent of, you know, like, we're gonna be our weird version of Power Rangers that we've just come up with that have bullshit rules because we're children. Or stuff like that. Things of that nature. I have to take the damage. I didn't want to, but I realized for my plan to work, I have to tank the damage. You might want to get out of there. Like, hide in the hole or something. Never mind, I'm just an idiot, actually. I did take less damage than I would have if I took that, which is fine. But I, being me, was like, what if we went and, like, instead of just doing this as, like, generic knight slash whatever, I just created a character, and you guys can create characters, and then we can kind of go from there and have, like, an overarching story. And it turned into, like, me having to basically DM LARPing for children. And that turned into a narrative that lasted from, like, 2nd grade until, like, 4th grade when we all grew out of it. And, of course, I was, like, having to simultaneously be, like, characters that would advance the plot and villains and stuff like that. And I'm like, things just really never changed from that for me, huh?
Yeah.
D&D, is that D&D? It's basically D&D, just without the mechanics.
So... Okay, I'll tell you this just because I feel like it's gonna make us grow closer as a couple.
Oh no.
When Heather and I, because as you know,
Cut the feed. Cut it.
As you know, I'm just gonna die. I'm gonna die. I was active at a very young age, right?
Active, quote unquote.
Heather was not active at a very young age.
Quote unquote.
She was around 14 is when she got active.
That's a very young
Still
age.
young, but not 12. So, when
she
we were...
did, yes, that's what she means. Thank you for understanding.
But, when, we were doing the LARPing of Naruto, if that's what you want to fucking call it, she'd be like, well, why don't we have, like, we can act out the pairings that we want to do. And I'm like, okay, cool. Which, by the way, stupid teenager pairings. So, like, oh, it's just bad down there. Tell me if you want me to go. What is happening down there?
Don't worry about it right now.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay right here. Oh. Cool beans.
Okay, we're good. That didn't end like I wanted it to, but it achieved essentially the same result.
What we would do is...
Oh, fuck this. What you would do is...
Some of the pairings that we had...
12? Question mark? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. But she'd be like, hey, why don't we act out the pairings? And I'm like, okay, that's stupid, but alright, whatever. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. Fuck this stupid thing. So we would act out the pairings, but it would turn into, like, us, like, being like, haha, they're gonna be, like,
haha, but what if we kiss?
It turned
Just
from that,
kidding,
okay.
But maybe.
No, that's what it turned into. Is she would be like, well, I think, like, for example, one of the pairings that we had was, for whatever reason, she really liked Sasuke and Hinata, and I fucking hated it. It didn't make sense.
I do remember people shipping that, and everybody in, like, the other half of the Naruto fandom being like, you're all fucking insane.
It didn't make sense, but the only reason she liked the Hinata-Sasuke pairing is because she looked like Hinata. She had the haircut, everything. And so she was like, oh my god. Oh, and here's the other thing. Want to know something really fucking funny? I always had to be the guys. Always.
Of course. Well, because it was her acting out of fantasy.
Yeah, I was always the guys. Always. I was always Naruto, always Sasuke. I hated it. And I was like, sometimes I want to be the girl. But it was fine. But then it turned from like, okay, what if we kissed? To like, what if we actually had sex?
Yeah.
So then, her first time ever was us role-playing, and I remember it because it was hilarious. Now,
sounds like a bad idea.
Her first time was us role-playing Shikamaru and Tamari.
I mean,
having intercourse.
At least there are worse options that you could have had.
Yeah, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing, and neither did she, but we tried.
This is not cash money.
And then, like, after that, that's just...
Sorry. We're not going that way.
After that is
also,
how...
whip
is
won't
when,
hurt you, thankfully.
After that is when we, like, started quote-unquote dating, because that's what we thought we were doing.
I mean, technically.
It's like, oh, well, we spend all of our time together, and we kiss a lot, and we must be dating.
I mean, that's pretty close.
So... It was just a hot mess. And then, like, thankfully, when we turned 16 and we grew out of it, we were just like, we never brought it up ever again. Ever. Like,
everybody's got weird cringe shit like that, though. That one's just particularly potent. I think this violates TOS. It doesn't, but it should.
It doesn't violate anything because it's not like I'm getting descriptive.
No, you can even get descriptive. You just can't show anything like that. And even then, you can kind of. Like, people didn't get banned for, like, the sex scene in Cyberpunk. I think it's just, like, you can't be like, what if I played Bible Black on stream? Like, you can't do that.
Oh my god, yeah.
I was born a 48-year-old Polish man. I mean, I was born, like, a 50-year-old Canadian, so...
Can I just tell you how much I appreciate the noise the skulls make when you pick them up?
Yeah. Bible Black is porn. Like, it's extremely porn.
It's good, too. Oh, it's okay.
I mean, that's questionable.
It's okay. Is it dead? Is he dead?
Yeah.
It is. It gets the job done.
It's one of those things that so many people were exposed to back in, like, the early 2000s and mid 2000s as their first iteration of, like, Japanese pornography.
Yeah, it's just like, it's like if you're gonna watch it, don't do the dubbed. Do the subbed. The dubbed is just bad.
I love that at one point in time, there was an attempt. Fuck, really?
This is awful.
I hate when we get 2 dark levels in a row. It's absolutely the worst.
This kind of sucks, yo.
But, like, I love that back in the day, around, like, 2005, there was an attempt for that to actually have a dubbing scene. Just because you ended up with some really crazy ones. And, like, not even being a person that enjoys that sort of stuff, really, would find them to laugh at them.
Oh, yeah, like,
Look out, by the way.
Why?
That skull block is a death block.
Oh, I know.
Got him.
There you go, buddy.
I wanted the torch. I've never seen Bibble Blurk, and I refuse to. I mean, if it's not your thing, then yeah, don't ever see it. But if you're, like, interested in, like, the commodification of Futanari porn, I guess there you go. What a weird sentence I just said out loud.
Futanari porn's the best porn, let's be real.
I think that's highly debatable. Like,
I would...
Commodification food. That's not what I meant. You're actually putting words in my mouth.
I'm not doing bad. I've realized, though, that I'm not really good at talking and playing.
And that happens. Ow.
Oh.
I fucking hate those spike walls so much. Ah! Thank you. Hate this. Hold on.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was my concern. I'm uncomfy. I apologize. Welcome to the hell that sometimes spawns during these streams.
Well,
you'll realize that like 30% of the streams are like wholesome, and like 70% of the streams are highly cursed.
Well, we're not going to talk about it anymore, so it doesn't really matter.
I mean, we might talk about that, but there will be something at some point.
Oh yeah, like sorry, get used to it, new person.
No.
I'm gonna continue curling my wig.
It happens with Nick too, but in like a different variant. Whereas with Rachel, it's just like, here's this weird talk about like pornography. Whereas with Nick, it's like, how about we talk about this serial killer that likes to eat people?
Yo, though, can we? Okay, so how weird do you think it is that one fucking that
I dreamt of the Planters peanut raw dogging me.
I absolutely love my favorite fucking serial killer. Of course, like, it's a well-known one. If we want to get to like niche serial killers, you're gonna have to give me a minute to look at my YouTube history. But one of the serial killers that I love to read up on and like watch like interviews and shit is that one Japanese guy that just like is like, I'm vegan now, and he's just roaming free.
Oh, well, he wasn't even really like a serial killer, but yeah. You're meaning the one who ate the lady while he was abroad in Europe.
Yeah, I just ate her.
Yeah.
And now he's just like, oh, I'm vegan, so it's fine. And I'm like, I don't think that's how that works.
Japan has a really interesting system for a lot of that sort of stuff, where they are a death penalty country, but a lot of the time, oh wow, fuck this.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here.
Everything about this hole is bad. Holy shit. Oh my god, okay. I have an Ujat Eye, so I don't know if I want to buy any of these, because I do kind of want to just get the Hedgit, if possible, but... Okay.
Also, here's the thing.
Okay.
If it is consensual, like if somebody's like, I want you to eat my body, and the guy who's like, I want to eat your body.
Have the things to keep doing this.
Do you think that person who eats the body should go to prison?
Okay, because it's problem solved. No, like if it's consensual, it's fine. But also, I think that the problem is if you are like, I'm suicidal, I want to die.
No, like if someone's like, my fetish is for you to like cut my balls off and then like toast them on a skillet.
I think that person, fuck, I can't believe I took that damage. I think that person requires medical help, like mentally.
Yeah, but do you think the person that cuts off his balls?
Fuck, I keep getting touched.
Do you think he should be thrown in prison?
I don't know. Like that's a tough one. That's a thing that requires a lot of analysis that's greater than I can provide during a Spelunky session.
It's literally just a, do you think he should, yes or no?
No, like, I think that is something that requires a legitimate discussion and isn't something that is a yes or no answer to me. Because it brings into question a lot of mental health problems, or like, you know, issues stemming from the idea of it being okay to legally torture people under certain consent laws, and it becomes very problematic. It's
like that one haunted house.
The problem with it is the same problem, ironically, is what happens when you start to discuss, like, is Lolicon okay?
No, I don't.
But, like, is Lolicon, because it's a drawing and not a real person, is it technically something that you should make illegal, given that it's not actively harming anybody? And people will say no. And I kind of am of the opinion that no is a fair assessment. But I do understand the argument that it does enable people to maybe develop a fetishization of something that isn't necessarily healthy that they could take out of that.
See, that's what I think. It's
and that's my problem with cut my balls off, because that's a permanent thing that you've now done to yourself, and you may regret it.
Oh, this is just a whole bunch of bad down here.
Also, hey there, Shepard.
So I'm gonna wait for you to come down
You've come in at a great time.
I'm
hearing beeps.
It must be something for you,
Yes, it's the Ujat Eye clicking. I didn't think that it was going to be on fucking 2-4.
Alright, I'll stay right here.
It's right next to the Kali altar?
Good luck.
Dude, I'm kind of mad.
It's because here's the thing. It's also how I feel like when people are like, "Oh, I'm 25, but like I really want to."
Studying as well, Shepard. You don't have to apologize or anything for lurking. It's cool. Just do your thing.
When people are like, "Oh, I'm 25, but like I really, really want to bone like a Bakugo from My Hero Academia," I'm like, "Well, he's 14, so I don't think that's okay." But they're like, "Oh, but it's a cartoon character, and it even says that like they age like in like current time, they're like in their 20s.
The only excuse I give for anime people is like they're so neutrally drawn, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, they're not drawn to look like a 14-year-old, but
Like
that's why like
what's her face, Yao Yorozu or whatever, looks the same as like a Mount Lady style character. Like there's no distinct difference.
Oh yeah, Momo is just a big chesty girl.
Hey, can we just ban you because you're a robot?
Bye, robot. But like, people on like TikTok are like, "Hey, I get that you draw like Dabi and Aizawa and Present Mike and like all the adults, but why the fuck aren't you drawing the kids like shirtless?" And I'm like, "Because they're kids. I refuse."
And here's my weird argument in terms of that for TikTok. The TikTok age bracket is significantly younger than us.
No, but I'll look. Like, if it's like a 14-year-old being like, I really want you to draw like Aizawa, like, or Bakugo, I'm like, that makes sense. But I'll look, and it's like a girl my age being like...
Oh, I'm not saying everyone. I'm just saying, like, there is definitely an argument to be made of horny children will also just prefer that you just get children.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, I don't have enough money to get the Hedgehit. That's a snake. I'm gonna buy a jetpack.
Okay. The one time I did draw Bakugo, I made him like look older. Like like I'm going to make this not look like a child. I'm going to say like, yo, age the bastard up to like in his 30s. And people got really mad. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people are like, oh, he's not Bakugo anymore. I'm like, dude, he's just older now.
It's just old. I love when people do aged up versions of characters and stuff. Can you kill the shopkeeper and steal his shit? Yes, but I don't really feel like getting into a fucking 17-person shopkeeper fight right now. He's hosting. Thank you. You've made a mistake.
Oh no.
No, it's fine. Stop asking me to read the skin fic on stream. Alright, so we're gonna have to do the...
I'm just running all the way to the right. And
yeah,
just
I was gonna say we're gonna have to
do
that. So if you want to run first, go. Just... yeah. Okay.
I'm just gonna climb the ladder and sit up here,
you guys playing
okay?
co-op? Yep. If you ever want to play this game co-op, Shepard, it is up to 4 players, and... oh, fuck, yeah, a bomb box. That's super good. Okay.
I'm gonna stay here. You tell me when you want me to come down.
Yeah, we're just gonna face skip Olmec. Because I have a lot of things that are really good. So I can actually just leave through the door.
You do you.
Looks fun. Yeah.
I'm putting curlers in my wig, so...
But yeah, no, Shepard, I would enjoy having you join us on this journey at some point. Rachel and I play a lot of it, and Nick and I play a lot of it.
I broke my
Not saying I'd be any
yesterday.
good. I mean, Rachel thought she was gonna be like atrocious, and she's actually not terrible.
I broke my controller yesterday, though.
She
so.
does get a little ragey.
Oh fuck! I hate this place.
Hold on.
I'm gonna be honest. I hate this level.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah, what?
Come down here and grab that item.
Sure. Give me 2 seconds. I didn't know that... I mean, I knew that we were doing something. I'm just actually stupid. What item?
That one. You just
down to the left.
Sorry.
There's an arrow pointing down to the left. Oh, I hate that we have to kill them.
Well, we don't have to, but I chose to because I would like to get the call. So the down to the left is the...
exit,
I'm the compass.
assuming?
You now have a compass.
Yeah, and I'm assuming it points you to, like, the exit.
And on floors with 2, it will point you towards 2, etc. I don't have the hedge it, which is annoying because it means I can't get the crown, but it does mean because we have shotgun jetpack.
Well, there's no way to go down from here, so...
I do have some strength. Yeah, you're not wrong. I heard cat. Where's cat? It's probably down further.
We're literally gonna have to go
Speed
down
run.
this way where there's a boy. Ooh.
Problem solved.
Ooh.
Okay, you drop down. I'm gonna take his body.
Makes sense.
Amazing chest ahead. If we can get to the amazing
Ah,
chest...
fuck me.
Well, what happened?
I was so excited that I dodged a spike that I landed on the stupid urchin bullshit thing.
Oh, yeah, that'll happen.
Because, like, to me, they just look like...
They look
like all
like
the other
backgrounds.
coral. They
Yeah.
look like the coral.
That again, there's a reason why Nick and I hate this one.
I hate this level with all my fucking soul.
But here's the thing, this place is just easier sometimes than the... What do you call it? The temple. Because temple has all those summoner ladies and shit, it becomes a problem. But yeah, no, I'm hoping that we can get to the amazing chest ahead for Rachel. At least once. Finagle? Yeah, you do like when I use the word finagle. Love opening up doors with a gun. It makes me think of the episode of Simpsons where Homer gets a gun and he uses it to like change the channel on his television by shooting the television.
It's the American way, man.
Okay, yeah, this is water level. I don't have the ability to get the sword, so we're just gonna get out of here.
Okay.
Ocean is better than Temple because amazing chest ahead. I mean, like, they all lead to the same road at the end of the day. All roads lead back to Rome. We're not gonna have you sacrifice yourself today.
Good. Thank Christ. I mean, I'd do it if you really wanted me to, but...
No, it's like, we will definitely do that if we can't get the, if we can't get the shit in the future, but, like, I don't even know all of the shit to do with the tablet that's good later on, so... I'm gonna take this cat, though, and sack the cat. And now I have the Kapala. Perfect. Also, dude, I love OSHA standards when they talk to me about it at work, because it's always just like... Ah, fuck. Well, never mind. But I love when they talk about OSHA standard stuff for me at work, because it's always just like, hey, remember that your workplace needs to comply with these OSHA standards. I'm like, first of all, that's America. And secondly, I'm in a house. Like, good luck. Alright, we're just getting out of here.
Hey, I actually did it. Oh. I was really proud of myself.
Would you rather go to temple and finish the game or see or ocean amazing chest? Listen. If I go to temple, I have buff Anubis. And I like buff Anubis.
I'm gonna keep that thought to process to myself.
You like buff Anubis and amazing chest ahead.
Yeah. I'm not what you call a picky woman. Ow. But my body is fragile. This is just bad.
It's fine. Sorry. You did not tell me you're coming down, and I was in the middle of clearing out that floor.
I saw the shield, and I was like, I wonder if I can pick that up.
Well, it's a rare instance where I've murdered, but I have commit murder.
It's fine.
I can't read that, lol. Shepard, you gotta change your, like, parental settings, man. One of those can still end my life. Alright, get me the fuck out of here. This makes things more mysterious. Temple is for people who like men. Ocean is for people who like women. But, like, what about people like me who don't like anybody?
Hey.
You don't count.
Okay.
Noid's not a... It's not a man. I mean, according to Shepard, I'm not a man. I'm some form of monster.
Yeah.
There it is! He's a soulless monster. I fucking timed it.
I'd agree. No offense, babe, but... I wouldn't say soulless, because you love me.
My son is not a vampire. Ah! I didn't know that they could explode like that.
Big boom. I like how when the operator is no longer inside the robot, it just slumps. It's like a very sad. It's just suddenly a very sad robot.
Okay, I can skip here, but I'm gonna go in for a minute.
Smells like wet fur in here.
Whew. And that's why I came in here. Didn't we play the first Spelunky game? I think that you played some Spelunky when you were over at my place once, but we never, like, played it proper. That ice him? Yeah, it did. Okay.
Oh, I like the music here.
Dude, Spelunky's soundtrack is so good. Like, I'm actually tempted to pay the money for the soundtrack. Okay, so that's money. That's great. I don't want to. Like, I don't want to try and risk that. Okay, worth it. War on Wumpus Prime. Just record the in-game music. I would rather support Derek Yu. Look at this guy having a ball.
Boing, boing, boing.
Welcome back. We're not in a good place right now. You don't need to actually, like, come with me. I can just get to the end.
Okay, I'm stand right here. I love it when you tell me I don't have to do things.
I mean, you also love it when I tell you to do things. So it really kind of just works out, because no matter what, you're happy.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're in hell. Ow!
Oh,
We
no.
got ghost potted already. Amazing.
Oh, fuck. Alright. Here, I'll distract the ghost. You just run.
Oh, it is not after you at all.
Oh. Well, now it is
Oh,
after.
I'm in. I'm in.
Oh.
The gun! It wasn't even my gun that activated that. That was amazing. Dude, I fucking hate these laser guns so much.
I hate it here.
Yeah, Neo Babylon is objectively, like, the worst, but that's because it is the last, main level. There is a harder level afterwards. I do love Lamasus, though.
They're cute.
They are actually, like a real reference.
Oh, don't like that noise they make.
Yeah,
when
see,
fucking-
Red loves their scream.
Ah!
Ah!
Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh, I hate it. I don't like that at all.
I'm just gonna let that go, because that crushes people all too often. I hate this. You know what? Fuck it. Absolutely fuck it. Oh, bye. I can't believe that happened to me twice. That's happened to me twice. Yeah, so congrats. You now have to go. You're either gonna have to make that jump or go the long way around, which is go down.
Go down.
Dude, we were one floor off from Giant Woman's amazing chest.
Well, how do I go down?
The other way, there was a hole.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Just be careful of not to get crushed and etc. So you can get the cat if you want to there. Oh, you wait, that portal thing he's not actually going to shut off. I forgot you don't have any bombs. I was going to say bomb through there. Okay. Well, cool. We just got to get back to 6-3 so that way I can show you a Giant Woman's big chest. What the fuck is that word that you just put into my chat? My body. But yeah, this is like the curse of whenever I play with Rachel, is we can only ever get to 6-3. Which is always one floor before Boobus.
I hate those little fucking blizzard shits.
I mean, I've probably seen the clip, but like, I don't know. Like, again, the internet is vast and varied. I've probably seen the clip and forgotten about it. That was a bad damage. That's what I get for being greedy and hoping that there was more on the other side here. Alright, go. It's fine. I just need to get another shotgun jetpack and I'll be fine. I'm not asking too much. You're asking too much. I also need to learn to stop being stingy with bombs. A big problem is I've gotten it so burned into my brain to be bomb protective because of trying to do Olmec runs. Yeah. That's basically almost a restart right there.
Okay.
I said almost. I didn't say to actually kill yourself.
Oh. You know.
No, I don't know.
You know.
Fine, we'll just die, I guess.
I can't tell if you did that on purpose or not.
That was intentional, yes. Okay, I see a chest already, or a crate rather. Is that widely accessible? That's the real question. The answer is yes. I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand the, like, necessity of 17,000 words for, like, any sort of body part, let alone sexual ones. Not that boobs are sexual inherently, but the way that people treat them is.
They're not a lot of words, they're just tits. They're just called tits, man.
But there's, like, a billion different words for it. Oh, fuck, I didn't want to do that. Okay. Oh. The one that always got me is, Matt always liked to call breasts yapos. Which is especially funny, given that all the VTuber girls now say yabai, because, you know, being Japanese and all. That didn't end well, I hear.
Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking when I did it. You know. Your girlfriend isn't a smart woman. I'm actually rather dumb.
You're smart in ways. Ooh, okay. We doing it. Give me your corpse. Your corpse will be infinitely more useful. What are you selling? I will take spike shoes. I will take that. Do I want the cape? I'll take a cape. Just give me loaded.
But not with alcohol.
No. Specifically without alcohol. Okay, turkey! Your hitbox needs to be within my hitbox. Thank you. Oh, I'm so tempted.
Whatever it is, just do it.
No, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. We'll see. What's
the worst that can happen?
Worst that happens is I get juggled and die.
Do you want me to be a sacrifice?
No, well, maybe, but we'll see. Because I can't bring you back the next area. It's more so I was considering fighting Yang.
Do you want me to be a sacrifice?
Sure. Nick and I do this, and there we go. Early game Kapala.
There you go.
What?
Nothing. Just, I'm glad I can support you. That's all.
Believe me when I say, like, unironically, Nick and I will also just go, hey, one of us should die. Like, we genuinely do believe that it is more beneficial to have at least one person dead on the Olmec fight. Good night, y'all. Have a good night.
Who's going to bed?
One of the chat people.
Oh. Not a regular that I know?
Not somebody you know, no.
Okay, good night.
They're new.
Good night, newbie. Sorry to disappoint.
I don't think that you're disappointed. JN? I'm sorry.
Good night.
Cool. Okay. I should have got that key before I came down here, but that's fine.
It's fine.
It will work out in the long run. My plan will come to fruition.
I
watched
my
a-
hair today and it feels so good.
I watched a 2-hour video on the Vampire Diaries.
Okay.
Just because I've never watched it. And all I knew it was like hot boy vampires type
That's
of
all
show.
it is. all it is.
Everybody was like, man, this show is just a ripoff of Twilight. And that's true. That show was a ripoff of Twilight. You know what wasn't a ripoff of Twilight? The Vampire Diaries, ironically enough. Because the first book was released in 1991 before I was alive. How did it take until, like, the 2000s to get that a television show?
Because it wasn't until the 2000s that women were like, oh, I really like angsty teenage vampires.
Yeah, up until then, they were only into angsty adult vampires, as in the Vampire Lestat, or, like, Interview with a Vampire, or any of those other vampire ones that came out around that time.
I don't know, man.
Like,
I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. I just live on the planet.
It's so interesting to me, though, that there was a period in the 90s where everybody got super into vampires, man. And then there was a period in the 2000s where everybody was like, man, vampires are really hot. And I'm just thinking, like, are we gonna have a revival of, like, people getting, like, weirdly vampire hot again?
Yeah,
Like,
that's happening on the internet. I don't know if you've noticed.
no, I haven't.
Yeah, it's happening on the internet all around. People are really, really into, like... And it's not just vampires, it's like monster men in general.
What happened was Shada became mainstream and old white ladies became criminals. I mean, I'm not gonna say that a 17-year-old who's like 400 is a Shada. Like, you're 17, you're not 13, right?
That's just bad.
Well, that's
Okay.
one of the really awkward...
I'm dumb! This
was-
is getting to the point. This is getting to the point where we're talking and I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Because yesterday I did so much better when I didn't speak.
Do you want to just not talk and I can just talk to chat?
No, it's fine. Continue. I'm just saying that's why I keep fucking dying.
Because, like, I make those mistakes too, but eventually I get turned into podcast mode, and I just don't care if I start to fail. Everyone I know is totally into monster boys or girls. No, you don't understand. I'm not saying that people are not as horny for monster people. I'm saying there was a weird focus on vampires at one point, and then that focus dissipated. And I'm wondering if we're going to hit a specific era of, like, vampires are hotness again.
Yeah, it's happening right now.
But I feel like it's just a general horniness.
No, it's happening right now. You just don't... There are certain platforms you don't go on.
It's 1989 again.
Do you want me to freeze him? Or do you need him to, like, break shit down?
I'm just using him to harvest right now.
Alright, let me know if you need me to freeze him. I'm just curling my wig, so...
Fuck.
Which, like, I don't know if it's actually gonna work or not, so that's
Okay. There we go.
But... Fucking grand!
I was hoping that he was going to generate more cash for me than that, but you know what? It's fine.
What you can. Oh, do you want to hear me being really upset story that happened at work today?
Okay.
So everybody was just in a really bad mood. All the customers that kept coming in were just angry, miserable. It was just bad. So I'm like, oh, what I'm gonna do... Ooh.
It's fine.
I'm like,
Sometimes
what
you
I'm
get
gonna...
risky, you know?
Like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get all of my favorite people a cup of coffee, or a cup of hot chocolate from Tim Hortons, because why not? So I asked my manager, like, yo, do you mind if I go to Tim Hortons? It's not my lunch break, and I don't take 15s because why would I? And she's like, go ahead, do what you gotta do. Don't punch out, just go. And I'm like, cool. So I go, I take $20, and I go buy 4 hot chocolates, 1 cup of coffee, 2 donuts, and then I bought myself the raspberry, like, frozen lemonade.
Yeah. Don't know we always get when you're up here.
Yeah, and so I come back, and, like, there's a guy, and it's the guy whose wife tries to feed me, like, is Rachel eating? And then he's like, no, and then she gets mad at me.
Welcome back.
I gave him a cup of hot chocolate, and he was like, oh my god, thanks. And then his little team, which is, like, it's Ralph, Ed, Scotty, and there's another guy that I don't know the name of.
Ooh.
So I gave Ralph...
Stay back. You fucker. Okay, well, hold on. I've got a plan.
I gave Ralph and,
Fuck.
didn't work. Dude, just jump on him.
That's fine. I can't jump on him. He's a man-eater.
Oh, that's right. So I gave Ralph and all the...
Step off this, please. Thank you.
And the cup of hot chocolate. And everybody was like, thanks, you didn't have
damn
to...
it.
They're like, thanks, you didn't have to do that. I'm like, well, it's fine. Everybody's been in, like, a really sour mood, so it's okay. So... I give one to Scotty, and Scotty just looks at me. He's just like, well, I would have liked a large.
Yeah, and I would have liked you to have a better attitude, but here we are.
Didn't say thank you, didn't say anything, and like everybody just sort of looked at him, and I thought he was kidding, so I laughed, and I'm like, well, I'm sorry, I'll remember it for next time. He goes, yeah, you need to, because I don't like smalls, I like larges. And I was just sort of looked at him, and I'm like, okay, so this is when you say thank you, and I say you're welcome, don't mention it, because I bought you a hot chocolate out of my own pocketbook, and you didn't ask for it. I just got it for you, because I'm nice. And he just went, well, he's like, I would have appreciated it if you would have asked me the size I want and what I wanted.
No, fuck off. It's a free thing. You don't get to complain.
Exactly.
It's literally it's choosing beggars in real time.
Well,
I don't think you need to go this way. You can go the other way.
I literally said beggars can be choosers, and he got really pissed off.
I'm so mad, but I landed exactly where I need to be, and that makes me even madder. So
Ralph got really mad because Ralph, he'll say hello to me every single morning, and he'll like be like, he's the one who calls me Swiss Miss because all I do is drink Swiss Miss chocolate or hot chocolate. And hold on, I'm trying to find the door. I found the door. So let me know.
It's fine. I've also found a place that I need to go, so.
Okay, well, I'm at the door. And so, like, Ralph gets really fucking pissed at him, and he just takes the hot chocolate from Scotty. And he's just like, well, he's like, now you don't have any hot chocolate, and I have 2. And so by this point, I'm walking away, because I'm like, I don't want to deal with it. And all I hear is Scotty being like, well, she needs to ask what I want if she's gonna buy me something, because it's rude.
If he was like, I'm lactose intolerant, that would be one thing. It's another thing to just be like, well, no, I'm a bitch.
Like, if he was just like, oh, like, I can't have this for, like, medical reasons or whatever, be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'll remember it for next time. Do you want my frozen lemonade instead? And I'll take the hot chocolate.
Despite also being lactose intolerant.
Yeah. And so, I'm just not a little bitch. And so, Ralph is just, like, getting really super pissed off at him. And then, like, an hour goes by and Scotty returns to, like, my little office. He's like, I just want to apologize. And I'm like, it's okay. I'm like, but you were kind of, like, a dick, Scotty. And he's just like, I just think you need to ask before buying people things.
Stop digging the hole.
And so I just sort of looked at him, and, like, my office has this thing where it's, like, a glass that I can close. Like, it's a little door. And so as he was talking, I just closed the door, locked it, and then looked back at my computer. I was so mad. And then, like, near the end of the day when everybody's leaving, I walked up to Ralph, and I'm like, I'm really sorry if I started drama. And he's like, you went out and bought us all the treat that you didn't need to. He's like, and I know you don't have money. He's like, so you didn't need to do that. It's like, why is that starting drama? He's like, it's not your fault that Scotty's, and then he used the R word, you know?
Yeah,
stupid.
Because
he's not.
A boomer.
He's a boom. Yeah, he's a Trump supporting boomer. So, well, not anymore, but.
You took my cape.
And so, how far down are you?
I went to the black market.
Okay, well, I'm by the door. Okay.
I was cursed, so I had to just leave instead.
And so, like...
But look how many bombs I have now.
You have so many bombs, you also have so many hearts, and so many things. Like, this is what I'm saying, I want fun things.
I understand that you're all just like, I want these things too, and once you start to... And I'm not saying I'm good at the game, but like, once you start to be competent at the game, you'll be picking them up too. The way that Nick and I tend to do it is whoever gets the resource, like, kind of keeps it unless they die.
Well, I'm gonna die because of boomerang. I got stuck between two boomerang guys.
Fucking boomerang guys, when they get you, it's just, like, you can't get out. Once you get good. Like, I mean, that's unironically kind of what it is, though. Is like, when she's better at the game and can reliably do the mechanics more often, then yeah.
Okay, because I'm not good at the game at all.
No, here's the thing. You are surprisingly skilled at things that take people a long time to learn, but also, that doesn't mean you're good at the game. Like, you're good at the thing.
I'm good at the mechanics.
Like, you're in the learning phase. Because you said you got to 1-4, right?
I did get to... I got past the drum beaty guy, and I got to, like, I
Satisfying.
Like, I killed the drum beaty guy.
Big stompy dude.
Yeah, the roly boy. That's as far as I got. And then I, like, went through the door, and then I tried to jump on the head of the red guys. The red, plant boys.
Yeah. Okay, so you got to the jungle on your own.
Yeah.
Okay, so you hit, like, 2-1 and then you died. That's completely reasonable.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I'm not, like, because I tried it when we play together, I try to keep up with you. When I was playing, I was going so slow.
Well, that's the thing is, I play slow compared to a lot of other people. And I am still pretty bad a lot of the time. But when I go fast, it's like 1 in a million times I'll have the knowledge. But last night I was playing really fast, and you would be sitting there laughing at me at how many times I just ended up in a bear trap.
Oh, so another thing that happened, because today customers that came in were actually just stupid and I wanted them to all die. A guy came in and it was like literally 10 minutes before closing, and in my mind, if you show up 15 minutes before closing, I will kill you. I don't care. I'll punch you in your dick. Because it's like, that means everybody has to redo their paperwork, everybody has to redo everything, and it sucks. So this guy shows up and he's just like, I got a call.
I keep touching my head.
He's like, I got a call that I can bring in my vehicle to be serviced. And we're like, okay, yeah, you'll leave it overnight and we'll get to it. And he just went, oh no, like, I'm gonna wait for it. And everybody's like, no, you're not, because we're closing. That's not I'm by the door, by the way.
Good, because I'm gonna be meat grinding.
Alright, let me just know when you want me to go, and then I'll go. And so he was just like, well, I'm gonna wait for it. And we're like, okay, well, do you have a camper outside? Are you spending the night? He's brought a sleeping bag, because we're closing in literally 10 minutes and we're not gonna get to it. He's like, well, I got here before you closed, which means
that's not how that works, dude.
Which means you guys need, and then I came up with the lie, and I was just like, all of our systems shut down at a certain time because they have to do updates throughout the night. I'm like, so we literally can't do anything. Everything shuts down. The mechanics, everything.
That is unironically a real thing that I actually have to deal with, where people will call at 12:58. Mm-hmm. They'll be in the queue until whenever we get to them, and it will be like 1:03. Mm-hmm. And then they'll just, well, what do you mean you can't answer any of our questions or help us? It's like, the system goes down for maintenance at 1 o'clock. Nobody's supposed to call in afterwards. That's when it says that when it closes. And they're like, well, it's not 1 o'clock. And I'm like, well, where are you located? Oh, British Columbia. Yeah, we're Eastern Standard Time. You're calling a different time zone. You have to remember those exist.
Yep. And like another guy was like really fucking mad that like, he was like, well, this is supposed to be tax exempt. And I'm like, okay, do you have a form saying, oh, I'm sorry, baby.
Fuck, I died. A monkey got me, sort of. I bit my head and then I just immediately fell. If you,
I can't get any of that, I don't think.
Yeah, here's the thing. You could get it if you jump well, now you just need to go. Sorry. But hey, we have Olmec.
How am I gonna do this?
I don't know. However you want to, I guess.
I don't have bombs, Tyler.
Yeah, I mean, you can just let him do that and just crush.
Isn't there a door?
To look at it. Well, there's 10 bombs. You can just go down. So you have to play some kind of alternating, or else you're gonna blow yourself up. So like, put it down in the corner. Well, not that far. I was meaning.
Shut up. Shut up. Let me try to do this.
get good. Like I said, I die. The difference is I actually have the ability to get to like 20 HP.
Shut up.
I'm talking to chat. There you go.
Look, I did it.
Yeah. And if you want to go to temple, like, you could probably use up your last 6 bombs to get out, but I would just leave. 22 HP didn't save your ass from monkey. I know, that's why I keep always trying to tell Rachel, is like, she feels really bad whenever she dies, but she doesn't seem to acknowledge the fact that you can just die from 1 hit of spikes. Like, you can survive a bomb explosion, but it doesn't mean that you're gonna survive spikes. Alright, I should be able to get myself. Yep. Cool.
Oh, I'm poisoned.
Well, I unfortunately don't have any ability to get down there and get that cat, which means that you're just going to be stuck being poisoned for now. Well, I actually aggroed a man and got shot and died because I bounced into him, because this is Spelunky.
Baby, not right now is not the time to be calling him up.
If you want to just run, the door is down there. I bounced into... Well, that's also probably going to happen. So...